Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this graphic and they want to know how they could put these circles or dots or ovals in this. I just noticed mine go right to here. So I've already done one and you could do more or less. We're going to use object to path. And it came out pretty good. So what I'm going to do is make a duplicate of that guy and move it over. And then I'm going to hit, well, I've already made a duplicate. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to take it. I've tried a couple of different ways to contour and everything. I'm going to add a node right there. And then I'm going to right click it, the mouse, and break it apart. Then I'm going to add a node right there and right click it and break apart. Then you have to take the whole thing and go to object and break the curve apart. Now when we do that, I can take away that line. Now I don't want probably, well, you can't do that. You got to break it apart. I don't want that curve part. So we're just going to move it back over. I'm going to make it red so we can see it. And I'm going to move it back over. So I'm nudging. Now you can see it's right on that edge, but it's following the same, basically the same shape. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to bring it down. And, it doesn't work perfectly. So that line right there should stop it from cutting all the way through, which it does. And that line right there takes it and cuts away. Now we can't be all the way to the edge. So we're going to zoom in here and we're going to grab this node. Tell you what, let's take away those nodes and let's put this guy about right there and take away that node. Take away these two nodes. Maybe you can take away that node. No, well, we might need that node. So now I'm going to kind of configure it where it's more in the center, and that's pretty close. So we could bump that up a little bit, bump this down. So when you use both handles, it really helps you. So we're going to take our shape tool and we're going to get rid of most of those nodes. And I'm going to move this node up. I'm going to get rid of that node. And so I'm going to add a node right there. And I'm going to go like there, there. Now this is going to take some time. And we're not quite in the center on the center. So I'm going to grab both these nodes and move them up. Just kind of get it kind of in the center. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to nudge that out of the way. And here's our circle. And this is where you could either blend it or object to path. I'm going to object to path. I'm going to go to object to path. I've got my object selected. I'm going to shift select the path and I'm going to put 12. Now you can see it's not really in the center of that one, but we can adjust that. Now we can take the path, move it out of the way and grab all these and nudge them. Let's turn them red so we can kind of see. And that's really pretty good. If we put more, this one might be in the center, but you could play around with it and move it over and move this one over individually, kind of spread out that design. This one's probably too close to the edge. And that one looks pretty good. And if you ever need to move it minutely, change your nudge factor to like 0.1 millimeters and move it so you can move it just minutely at a time. And then to just kind of show it off, let's take the Smart Fill tool. I don't know, well, they're using purple, but we'll use blue. Fill that in. And then the dots are yellow, so we could, or semi-yellow. We could use the Smart Fill tool, and let's just use this yellow. And then you could fill in the dots with yellow. And that's pretty good. I think it would actually work better than probably the blend, because the blend, works kind of the same way. We could do a blend. Let's just take this. I'm going to set my nudge factor back to 300 millimeters so we can go right on the money. And I'm going to move that out of the way. And I'm going to take one of my, now when you blend, you've got to have two items. So let's go to Effects and Blend and select both these. Let me shut down this one. And let's blend, we've already got 2, so we're going to blend them 10 times to make the 12. Then we're going to go right down here to blend a new path and put it on our path. And then go up here to blend along full path and hit apply. So you get basically the same thing. The only difference is that I like path better, object to path better, because now you've got to go to object and break the blend apart. And this is still a group. You got to go to object and ungroup it. And then you could kind of move stuff around. Well, let's see what happens if we blend it more times. Let's blend it 12 times, which should give us 14. And maybe it'll end up in that center more correctly, because this is what you're going to have to do, because some of them are longer or shorter. See, that one's still not in the center. But, you know, you can work with that, and that might even be good enough. So, and the other thing I don't like about this, you've got to select this, go up to object, let's tell you what, select the whole thing, go to object, break the 5 objects apart. Let's get rid of our line, and then let's do the same thing. So this time I'm not going to, well, you could move that one a little bit. But see, that's still a group, so go to object, group, and ungroup. And then you can move this one just a little bit, kind of move these around, you know, just kind of get them out of the way. That the ends look pretty good. This one's a little bit close. I don't think there's a better way, but I don't really know. Let's take the Smart Fill tool. Now that we got the yellow, let's go ahead and fill in with yellow. And then we'll do that same blue. And then get the Smart Fill tool set on blue and fill that in. So basically you get the same thing. Group that together and nudge it over, and you really can't. Let's just put them side by side. So I would use object to path, because you're going to get the same results that you did with blend. But that's how I would do it. It's going to be a little painstaking, you know, a little time. Thankfully, these parts don't really have, you know, dots. It's a pretty cool design. I like it. But anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.